Hello Dolls and Dorks, this is Kianara and welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to make a little video for you to update you on what has happened in my doll crew, because a lot of things have changed and are going to change in the future as well. And when I say a lot, I mean a lot. I really a lot. Just a lot. So that is what this video is for, giving you a quick update on what is going to happen, what has happened. So yeah, let's get started. First of all, I have Alex here with me today, my little cutie, to keep me company, so you have something nice to look at when you listen to me rambling and chatting in this video, because yeah, it's gonna be a lot of rambling and chatting, so be prepared. First of all, I wanted to start off with a little fact, just a quick little fact. Just a few weeks ago, about three and a half weeks ago, I started off with 25 dolls. And at this moment, I only have 15. So when I say a lot has changed, a lot has changed. And some of these dolls that I sold are characters that are never coming back. And some of these are characters that I'm going to reshell. Now, first of all, I wanted to start off by telling you exactly why I sold so many dolls. Well, that is a simple reason. I myself have been in this hobby for over 10 years right now, which is a really long time. And as I go on in this hobby, add more years to this hobby, also my way of dealing with my dolls, my tastes in dolls, they grow with me, so to say. So I think the best way to describe this is saying that my tastes in dolls over the years have changed. Especially my tastes over the last year or so have changed so much that some of the dolls that I had just didn't work for me anymore. Some of the characters are just characters that I totally outgrew, and some of the characters are characters that have grown with me, so to say. I want to start off by telling you a little bit about the characters that I totally outgrew. Those are characters I made up like 3, 4, maybe 5 years ago, that back then fitted in the storylines that I had back then, but don't fit into the storylines that I have right now, because in my story, over the years, my storylines have changed bit by bit as well. And some of those characters have just become obsolete, just not necessary anymore to make the storylines flow. They've just become tiny little extras for fun or something. And for me, it is important that all my dolls have a place in my storylines. They fit into the storyline. I have multiple connections to my other dolls. I like my doll stories and my dolls to be like one big story that everybody has a few connections. They don't all have to know one another, but they have to have a few connections within my doll crew for me to make things work, so to say. I can't do anything with dolls that are not connected to some of my other dolls. Now, over the years, when my stories have changed, some of these characters have become those characters that have just maybe one connection or not at all. And when that happens, I lose bonding with those dolls. I can't help it. That's just how my crazy mind works, you know? So some of these dolls, for example, is Jonah. It is Milo. It happened to Christian as well. Yeah, those are the dolls that I'm like, yeah, you're cute. You look fantastic, but that's it. And being in this hobby, you all know that dolls are expensive, and just having a doll sitting pretty in your closet or on your desk or so for like $300-400 just is a shame when you don't do anything with it. So I had to make a very hard decision, because the dolls that I have sold are dolls that I do still think are very pretty. But that's just it. They're pretty and nothing more than that. So yeah, I had to make the hard decision to let them go, find good new homes for them. And yeah, that's why I sold some of them. Others that I sold are characters, like I said, that have grown with me in this hobby. Like, I'm going to take an example like Brandon. Brandon used to be a big-headed, puppy-eyed Dream of Doll Dream Head version 11, I believe. But yeah, he had a really young face, like a really puppy-like look. And yeah, you could say when looking at it that he couldn't be anything more than like 22 years. So that was the max. But when I got Brandon the first time, it was over 4 years ago. At that time, when I made up that character, he was 22. So that worked perfectly back then. But over the years, Brandon grew up. He grew in with the hobby with me, and he turned from a 22-year-old into a 26, 27-year-old. And that tiny, the big-headed, round-headed, puppy-eyed head, it just didn't work for a 27-year-old guy. It just was too young for me to accept the fact that that was Brandon, you know? And that happened to some of the other dolls as well. Like, for example, Aspen. He grew up as well in my mind. In my mind, he is way older than what he looked like in that mold. And, yeah, having seen that, you know, having them change in my head, having that image of them growing up, getting older, and then having that image in my head not matching the dolls was... yeah, I could say it was killing the bonding that I had with those dolls. So, yeah, that is the second reason why I decided to sell some of those dolls. But these dolls, these characters, are not going to get scratched away. They're not going to go anywhere. These dolls are going to get reshelled. Some of them, I already know which mold they are going to be. Some of them I still need to figure out. But... for example, like I said, Brandon is going to get a reshell. Same thing happened with Bryce. Bryce is going to get a reshell. Aspen is going to get a reshell. And there are several others that are coming back over time. Just as soon as I have the money to buy them. Because let's be honest here, this hobby is expensive. So I can't just buy them all just like, ha! Like that. Because, yeah, I don't have a money tree in my backyard. So, it's gonna take some time for me to get them all back, find them the right mold. There is 1 or 2 are on the way as we speak, because, yeah, I sold some of them, so I had some money to spare, because, yeah, I'd like to spend the money that I get from selling my doll. I want to put that back into my doll hobby, it's into my dolls, so, yeah, I have a few on the way. Some of them reshell, some of them characters that I haven't had for a very long time but are very important to me. So yeah, that is in short, or maybe not so short, the reason why I sold so many dolls. The ones that I do have, like for example Ryan, no, he's not Ryan, it is Alex. I'm just messing things up, oh my god. Like for example Alex or Yuri or Dorian, Zane, those guys are not going to get anywhere because they actually fit my current new tastes and they fit the character that they are, their age and stuff like that. They are perfect. So those 15 dolls that I have left, they're not going to change anytime soon. Well, maybe I'm going to give them a new wig or a new t-shirt or something like that, but that's it. They're not going to go anywhere because I love them the way they are. I must say it's a little weird looking at my closet, which is right over there. Like, there is my closet with my dolls. Yeah, when I look at it like this, it's empty. It's really empty. I'm missing so many dolls. It used to be stuffed with dolls and now it's empty. But, yeah, that is doing this big update in my dolls. It is for me, a sort of a new start with my dolls. It's just, yeah, like I said, my tastes have grown. I found that I am more attracted to the more mature doll sculpts at the moment. I like the more mature men. Yeah, just my tastes changing from cute little puppy like boys and stuff like that, like actually boys to men. So, yeah, that is the main change that I noticed in my tastes in dolls and in the way my dolls have grown. I prefer a little bit more mature dolls at the moment, and the new molds that I have chosen for the dolls that I'm going to reshell are also more adult-like, so to say. And yeah, overall I am just really excited about this new start that I'm taking this new road that I'm going to go in, so to say. And yeah, I will keep you updated on which dolls are going to come in, which dolls have coming in. And yeah, there's so much happening that I just really can't tell you all in this video, because this video will be about 50 minutes long. But in short, maybe not so very short, but in short, yeah, that is what's going to happen. I sold some, I'm going to resell some. Don't worry, everything is going to be okay. This happening is all for the good of the bonding with my own dolls. Just keep that in mind, please. I might have sold some of your favorites, and I'm sorry for that. But I need to do this for me and the bonding with my own dolls. So I hope you understand that I did that. So yeah, that is actually my update for this time. Like I said, I'm going to keep you posted on everything that is coming in the moment it is here. So I will make videos about that and stuff like that. Yeah, I hope you all enjoyed watching this video. If you liked it, then please give it a thumbs up. That would be great. If you like what I'm doing, want to see more of my new dolls, then please subscribe to my channel. You'll be freaking awesome. I wish you all a very lovely day, and I hope to see you in one of my next videos.